How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Aaoyun 296 watt hour portable power station with a lantern and a flashlight in the front. 296 watt hours, and the AC can do up to 300 watts. 330 peak, meaning that it can momentarily go up to 330, maybe for like a split second, but continuously it can do 300. But we're gonna test this out. This is actually a pretty huge battery to carry around with you for a long walk, but it does have a shoulder strap, so you can take all that weight off of your hands and have it sort of become hands-free. This weighs about 7.2 pounds, and when it's on your shoulder, it doesn't feel as heavy. Personally, I think if I'm just gonna go for like a couple mile hike, I'd rather carry just a single flashlight that's much lighter than 300 watt hours. This is kind of more for if you're going on a multi-day backpacking trip and you want to last very long, and you also want to plug in some AC stuff. 300 watts limits you to only powering fans or some kind of AC adapter to charge phones. Generally low power thing. You're not going to be able to run a microwave or a stove. It's more for powering accessories. Let me go back and unbox this and show you what's included and all the features. There's a shoulder strap, a 65 watt AC adapter, and the power station. This is like a little floppy lantern thing. Comes up a little bit, and there's a charge cable, USB-A to USB-C, one short and one long, and then the user manual. There are hooks on the top for putting on the straps. The front hook is towards the middle. The back hook is sort of towards the outside. So if you're carrying it with this on the outside, it's gonna try to lean a little bit towards yourself, and this will make it a little bit more comfortable to hold. The front lantern thing is kind of like this silicone accordion thing. It kind of comes up a little bit. It's kind of screwed into place, so you can't just kind of pop it off. The front reflector is about 2 3/4 inch in diameter, and you can clearly see from the side that they really mean business when they make a flashlight in here. Always interesting when they put some kind of stretchy material as part of the case. This appears like I can put my charger in there. I guess it can kind of fit your charger, but not really. Perhaps it can fit your charging cables instead, like so. And on this other side, they just have their logo. On the bottom, some information on this power station, no serial number or anything. There's a 10 LED light bar here to show remaining capacity. Just push this once and it will show 60% level now, and if you don't touch it for a while, it'll turn off. To fully turn it on, you have to press and hold the power button until it turns on. Press this light button for 10% white light, and then 10% warm light, 100% white light, and 100% warm light. Press it again to turn it off. Press the flashlight button for 10% flashlight, 50%, 100%, SOS flashing, a slower flashing, and then turn it off. Press the AC button to turn on the AC. There is a blue light behind there, and I'm gonna shine my studio lights over this, and this will be a little hard to see in broad daylight. You might have to kind of like cup it a little bit to go, okay, yeah, it's on. Push the DC button to turn on the car power adapter. Pull this up to reveal the port. It is a 12 volt, 10 amp power supply, so it can go up to 120 watts. Over here, we can turn on the USB ports. Just push the USB button and it'll turn them on. The USB-A ports are pretty high power, up to 22.5 watts, and the Type-C can output up to 65 watts. You can charge it up to 65 watts in either of these ports. For the barrel plug, you can go up to 20 volts, 3.25 amps. You can indeed plug in a solar panel into this port. It's recommended to use only a maximum of 12 volt solar panel up to 60 watts through this port. Plugging it into charge with a power meter, this LED starts blinking, and it does ramp up to 20 volts, 3.1 amps, using a total of 62 watts to charge it. It'll take about 6.5 hours to charge this power station from completely empty to 100%. I'm going to use this super scientific way to measure the light output of this flashlight. There's a lot of ambient light, including my studio lighting right now, so it says 470 lux. Push relative to zero it out. There's no lens adjustment for you to change the focus. It'll be nice if they have something you can turn to widen the beam. The way this thing works is I need to cover the entire area with the same amount of light, and then this will show the light output in lumens. So I'm gonna change it to 100% white light. I'm about 20 feet away and I'm seeing 1,700 lumens. About half of the circle is lit, so I would divide this reading by half. The beam is concentrated in the center, and also there is a light leakage all the way around. So it would be nice to be able to focus this thing, but it does not have that. So usually 800 lumens is around 7 or 8 watts of electricity for LEDs. This being a 296 watt hour power bank, I'm estimating it would last about 42 hours if you turn it on maximum for just the front flashlight. If you turn on other things and use it in other ways, of course, it's gonna not last as long. So now let's do a capacity test on this. Charging from MT using the included AC adapter at 70 watts, it used up 343 watt hours to charge the power station. This does not mean the capacity is 343 watt hours because there's some conversion loss in the AC adapter and some conversion going into the battery. So it's likely somewhat less than that. However, when I discharge it at a maximum of 300 watts, I use 309.9 watts. So it's a little bit over. I got a capacity of 244 watt hours, which is 17.6% less than the stated capacity. There are some inefficiencies in the AC inverter. I've seen this anywhere between 10 and 20%. The capacity is verified. However, the inefficiency is slightly high. If you guys are interested in this portable power station, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.